Well, I was asking, what are the network building benefits of a record deal? Um, it comes down to what's written in the contract and who the record label is. You can sign a record deal with a bad record label that doesn't provide anything to you, or they could be a great record label that is very involved in marketing their artists and collaborating, putting their artists together and putting them in public eye together and putting shows together for you. But again, if it's not in the deal, don't expect it. So if someone says verbally, yeah, oh, we do all this, but you say I want that in the writing. If I'm giving you my music and I'm going to pay you back the advance, I want to know that you're pulling your weight. You're not just giving me a loan and walking away.
Yeah, exactly. And that's really the key thing. I mean, we've seen a few record deals in our day, and that's the main thing. It's like if what's always in a record contract is how much money they're giving you, and how much money they expect back in return. That's always in there. The fact that they're going to promise to promote or connect you with photographers or whatever it is that they're going to connect you with and promising you, you just want to make sure that it's just written out there. Because if they're really going to do those things, there should be no reason that it can't be in the contract, because that's important. And if, they don't follow through on things that they're promising, then you should have the right to opt out, and, decide to not move forward with that. That's the difference between signing a good deal versus, a bad deal. Now, if you do want to sign a record deal because you need connections, you want to first kind of find out again what kind of connections you're going to be offered, and then find out how much that's actually going to cost you and see if it's actually worth it. If you're connecting, they're going to be connecting you with people that can get you on big tours that will grow your audience. Or maybe they have connections with music supervisors so they can place your music in film and TV, then actually signing might be worth it, because that's kind of the kind of stuff that can expedite your career. That can, and can lead to, quicker and bigger financial returns for yourself. So if that's something that you want to do and there's something they're actually going to follow through on, then it might be worth considering. The key thing here is then to make clear on what you're looking for, the reason why you want to be working with them for, and then make sure, like TJ said, get everything in writing. Here's what happens if we promise to pitch your songs at X, Y, and Z. You will be signed onto these 4 tours every year, over the next X amount of years, so you know what you're entitled to. And if they don't follow through on this, there are repercussions that should be written into the contract. This is what happens if they don't follow through. And typically that's like a cure period. It's like if they don't follow through on this, then they have X amount of days to fix it. And then if not, then you have the option of opting out of the contract, and vice versa. If you are required to, let's say, supply them with 4 albums over the course of 4 years, if you don't follow through on that, they have the option of releasing you from your contract. But that's what a contract is, back and forth. You want to be able to negotiate things that are in both people's favors and protects you, because again, it's business. It's not just making music for the joy of making music. Although I wish it was. Thanks for watching. If you're truly serious about building a professional music career, then I recommend learning how to be successful by watching our video, How DIY Musicians Become and Stay Successful. You can find the link for it in the description below. It's filled with great information, and we even give you a free gift for watching. So you really can't go wrong. Anyway, check it out today, and please don't forget to subscribe.